Welcome to the Nevis Newscast for Tuesday, March 5th, 2019. I am Bronte Swanston Hendrickson. Minister of Labour, the Honourable Spencer Brandt, on Monday, February 25th, met with the management team of the Four Seasons Resort Nevis. The purpose, according to Minister Brandt, was to seek clarification on the hotel's pending closure from June to September 2019.
The general public have been asking some questions. And one of the questions, Mr. President, that have been asked is about this 25% of workers' salary. And we have sought, Mr. President, to clarify that. The management of Four Seasons, Mr. President, would have reported that the 25% is 25% of their 40-hour per week salary. Let me state that again, their 40-hour per week salary. It does not necessarily include the service charge and those tips, but it's a fixed amount as it relates to their 40-hour per week salary.
The Labour Minister also had some advice for the employees of the Four Seasons Resort.
It was revealed, Mr. President, in our discussion that quite a number of the workers at the Four Seasons have a lot of vacation time. A lot of vacation time. Mr. President, I want to suggest to our people to take their vacation time during this period of closure. Because here it is, Mr. President, they will not only be collecting their vacation pay, they will also be collecting 25% of their normal 40-hour per week salary. And I would believe that they would be getting some well-deserved rest, Mr. President, during this time. Your vacation pay, 25%, and a vacation. What a good combination, Mr. President. So I want to encourage those workers who have that time, who have those many days of vacation time, to use them during this period.
Minister Brandt also made this disclosure.
To date, the Four Seasons is seeing some 6,000 room nights, Mr. President, in the new tourism season in 2020. Now, Mr. President, what that is saying is that when the hotel reopens after the renovation, things will be extra good for the Four Seasons and for the island of Nevis and for the workers. So, Mr. President, it therefore means that they would be working longer hours. They might be working a lot harder, so it is even more important for them, Mr. President, to take their vacation. So I want to encourage that, Mr. President.
The Ministry of Health, in collaboration with the Ministry of Education, is inviting students to participate in the first cooking contest for children in Nevis. Registration for the My Healthy Plate Junior Chef competition is now open.
As part of the My Healthy Plate project, we had some sessions throughout the first quarter, and to cap that off, we are having a junior chef competition among the primary schools, because it's a way to see the children use the information, prepare the meals, and provide a well-balanced plate. And that competition will be judged, and it is scheduled for the 15th of April at NEPAC, starting at 1 p.m. So we're hoping that parents will come out and persons will come out and look at this competition.
The contest, which is receiving support from the Taiwan International Cooperation and Development Fund and the NIA's Ministry of Agriculture, is open to grade 4 students in all of the island's primary schools.
They will bring a healthy snack already prepared, and they will also, so then at the competition itself, they will be showing us a healthy plate made up of the different food groups, proper portion sizes. So then we're trying to get them to understand the My Healthy Plate initiative and see if they can show us what they think a healthy plate should look like.
But also there will be a secret ingredient on the day of competition, so that will be the added value to that competition. Yeah. So they come prepared with a healthy snack. And then they have about 90 minutes to cook their food and present it, and they'll be given a recipe, a list of ingredients that they have to use, and then there's a secret ingredient that would be introduced on the day of competition.
The deadline for registration is March 31st. To register and for more information, contact the Health Promotion Unit at 469-5521 extension 6393 or email weili.hsu@nia.gov.com. The Nevis division of the St. Kitts Nevis Chamber of Industry and Commerce is currently seeking an administrative assistant. Chairperson of the Nevis division of the St. Kitts Nevis Chamber of Industry and Commerce is Patricia Claxton.
We're looking for a reliable, dynamic, and result-oriented person to fill the position of administrative assistant. Minimum high school diploma or associate degree with relevant experience is necessary. It doesn't mean that if you do not have what I just asked for that you cannot apply. We are really not, we want somebody who is responsible, who can work on their own, can communicate easily with members. You could apply by sending an email to the chairperson, Nevis Division, sknchamber.com.
Claxton also outlined the overall purpose of the organization.
The Chamber of Commerce is an organization that represents businesses. We lobby on behalf of businesses, whatever policies or that comes into place in right now. I think we're working on the labor codes, so we would represent the members. In fact, the chamber doesn't just represent businesses, because you have to become a member of the chamber in order for the chamber to make representation on your behalf.
Interested persons can contact the chairperson by sending an email to nevisdivision@sknchamber.com. Still to come,
I am unbelievably proud of my students.
The details after this break.
Everybody have a good time. We're enjoying ourselves. We're having fun.
Love, passion, pride. Culturama 45. The Caribbean's greatest summer line. We are alive from July 26th to August 6th.
Welcome back. On the heels of an advisory issued by the Nevis Water Department, the Honorable Spencer Brand is calling on residents of Nevis to conserve water. Mr. Brand is the minister responsible for water services in the Nevis Island administration.
We are already in the dry spell in the Leeward Islands, and in particular on the island of Nevis. And I want to use this forum, Mr. President, to encourage our people to conserve as much water as possible. It is no secret, Mr. President, that the rainfall pattern have changed, and it therefore behoves us to be more prudent in our use of water and in our efforts to conserve water.
According to Minister Brand, the Nevis Water Department continues to seek for new water.
And we are hoping, Mr. President, that in another day or two, we would have a report from Bede LLC, who were contracted to provide additional water on the island of Nevis, as to a number of possible sites where we can explore for additional water. Mr. President, we have been patient with this matter, and I'm hoping that we can see the drilling of and for additional water on the island of Nevis very shortly, Mr. President. But I wanted, Mr. President, to say to our people at this time to do their very best to conserve as much water as possible.
Meantime, the Nevis Water Department has implemented a water rationing schedule which will continue in Butlers, Bricklin, Potworks, Lower Westbury, Zion Village, Hanley's Road, Hickman's, Rice's, Victoria Road, Upper Church Ground, Braziers, Upper Hamilton, Upper Ramsbury, Quaddock Road, Cherry Gardens, Prospect, Bath Village, Lower Ramsbury, and Charlestown. This interruption will occur between 9 p.m. and 4 a.m.
We are very privileged to work with debaters from different countries. I believe that all of our debaters exuded confidence and eloquence, and I believe that is the contributing factor as to why we are successful.
This is my first time debating, and at first I wasn't really polished. As Azel said, we started off as readers, and our staff sponsors and coaches had to try to shape us and mold us into the debaters that we are today, and that was why we were able to go up on that stage and return victorious.
It is a privilege seeing that it's of some of us, well, all of us, first time debating, and we came home with the trophy for the third time, and we feel good about this.
And this is my first time debating with the Nevis team, and I'm very pleased. It was a great experience. A lot of hard work and research was put into this, and in the end we executed well.
Thanks for all our sponsors, everyone who supported us. It was not an easy journey, but with God, anything is possible.
The debating team who participated and won the Leeward Islands debating competition for the third consecutive year in Antigua, speaking at the welcome back and congratulatory ceremony that was held on the Charlestown waterfront on Monday, March 4th, 2019. Staff sponsor, in the person of Wando Jones, expressed her gratitude to everyone who assisted the team in any way possible.
I am unbelievably proud of my students. They are a group of inexperienced debaters. Out of the 6 of them, only 1 of them have had debating experience before. But what makes them such a great team is that they are disciplined, diligent, industrious, and just a combination of that made for such a very good team. And I was very proud to see them on stage. And most importantly, what I think was important for our victory, apart from just a student, is that we had a very good team of people working along with the debaters. So I want to take this moment to thank Mr. Jeffers, Ms. Curtis Clark, and Kija Smitten. They really played a major role in bringing the teams together. And yes, I'm just exhausted from the experience, but it's all worth it in the end. And thanks to everybody who had a role to play.
Team Nevis won the 47th annual Leeward Islands debating competition. The competition took place in Antigua. That's it for this edition of the Nevis Newscast. I am Bronte Swanston Hendrickson. Thank you for viewing.